Imagine your real-time app suddenly crashes because of single point of failure. So here downtime means lost users, lost revenue. Also it damages organization reputation as well. Here Azure Cloud offering different networking services to ensure 99.99% uptime. Hi, this is Murli Dhulam, founder of ITS Code Private Limited and architect as well as trainer in the area of devsecops, Azure Cloud, AWS Cloud, Kubernetes. Till now, I have trained more than 5,000 students and 1,000 plus students working in the top MNCs. Today, let's discuss about Azure networking services overview. Currently, we're discussing Azure, right? If you observe Azure, these are all different services are there. Right? So just go back to your networking section. Currently, we are discussing networking, right? So you can see so many services are there: AI and machine learning, analytics, right? And so many services are there: IoT, identity, right? Hybrid. Just go back to your networking. Somewhere it is there. Networking. You see here. Network foundation services, hybrid connectivity services, network security services, load balancing, content delivery. These are all different services, right? So while discussing these services, right, some of the services will work on specific layers. While discussing each topic, we'll see that, right? So now let us go back to our sections, networking section now. Azure Cloud Networking Overview. Till now, we observed some naming conventions, right? High-level naming conventions we observed, right? So now let us see how to utilize our Azure Cloud Networking services, right? These are all basic services, foundation services you can see. Now, no need to set up your own devices. Let us say if you are trying to set up some firewall, you can utilize your Azure firewall. Or if you are trying to set up some load balancing solutions, so you can use these different types of load balancers are there. And also content delivery. Suppose if you are trying to deliver your application across the globe, you can use these services. Also, I need to monitor my networking components. You can use it. So in this way, you can utilize these services. First, let us see. So let me open components as well. Let me show you that. So before discussing networking, first let us try to refer one more time. Let us say regions and all these things. Azure, this is the hierarchy you need to see, right? So this is the hierarchy you can see. Across the globe, Azure vendor, they're maintaining multiple regions and data centers. So Azure regions, choose Azure regions. For each topic, we'll try to refer this diagram because whatever things we are learning, these are based on this diagram only. Let me show you that, right? So here you can see across the globe, they are trying to maintain different data centers, right? They're maintaining different data centers. Now here, let us focus only networking point of view. You see across the globe, these are all different regions. So within India, South India, right? South Central India, right? And Central India, right? These are all different regions. So here Azure vendor, they are maintaining geography, region, right? And availability zones, and zone nothing but data center, right? Rack and server. This is the hierarchy you can see. Here geography nothing but our data are India. Within India, right? 3 regions are there. 3 regions. Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai. These 3 regions are there. Okay. So here availability zones nothing but within the region you can set up more than one data center, right? So more than one data centers, and this is the single data center. Each data center contains some racks, right? Let us see here, data center. This is the data center. Each data center contains some racks. Now we are discussing, first we need to focus how they are managing their networking concept. Currently, just see here, initial classes we observed. We hand over all the responsibilities to cloud vendor now. So initially we observed our own data center, right? So here, whatever responsibilities are there, our teams are taking care of that, our data center team. Now we are handovering all these responsibilities to our cloud vendor. Right? Here it is there. Let me show you this. Our cloud vendor. Now first we need to understand our team is there. They know how to handle our network, DC team, our data center team. So first we need to understand how cloud vendors are maintaining their own network. Once you understand this concept, then we'll see how to utilize these networking services. How to utilize cloud networking services, we can see that. Further, first we are trying to understand how they are managing their own data center, cloud data centers, or cloud infrastructure, you can say that, right? Cloud infrastructure. That's why here you can see that Azure Global Infrastructure. So initially we observed, right, cables we are saying. You see, these are all cables you can see, right? Submarine cables. So coming to the networking, currently we are discussing networking. So WAN links. Just see here, WAN links across the globe, just see here, wide area network. Microsoft maintaining their own network,
right? So they're maintaining their own network. So one region to other region, they're maintaining this networks. You can see that. So just see here across the India, right? And so many regions, so many lines are there. Okay. And also you can see POP, point of presence. So till now we discussed one point, right? Let's see here. So these are all point of presence. So here we discussed geography, regions, availability zones. Availability zones nothing but more than one data center. In addition to that, so cloud vendors, they are also maintaining POP. Just click the one option here. Let me show you this. Hyderabad or some other location. Let me check. Nagpur. So currently we have 3 data centers like Hyderabad, Pune, Chennai. Right? In addition to that, they are maintaining small data centers. Right? We can call POP, point of presence. Right? So just see here. If you are trying to send communication from, so here you can see what is the location, Delhi to Chennai. Instead of sending communication, right? So directly here you can use this small data centers also, right? So while using CDN, we'll try to discuss that. With the help of this point of presence, we can avoid latency also, right? So these are all things first we need to understand before going to the networking. So because whenever you're trying to set up some solutions, networking, security, load balancing, these are all interrelated concepts, right? So we need to see all these concepts. Now, next one. So here we discuss this point, right? Also just see here. So we observed geographies. These are all geographies. India geography. Within India, so many regions are there. Similar way, UAE and Israel and so many countries, right? So each geography, it contains multiple regions. You see here, geography and regions. You see here. Within India, right? Multiple regions are there, right? And then next one, let us see. So here, let us focus our networking related point of view as well as security. So each company, they need to follow some process, right? Just say these are all different processes you can see. So we need to select those regions. Let us say I need some region, which the region should follow this compliance, right? Regional compliance. Cyber Essential plus G Cloud, right? So many types are there, right? Also, just say one more is New Zealand CC framework, right? And also you can see global compliance. So let us say if you are trying to place your business only within the region, you can go for regional compliance. Compliance, you can verify that. Or if you are trying to use some global related application, so you need to think about so this process as well. That region should support these certifications. You see, whenever you're trying to do some business, we need to have some certification, right? So ISO, some product, if you are maintaining some product, we need to have some certification, similar way, right? So instead of taking care of all these things, cloud vendor will take responsibility here. Right? So before placing your business, you need to understand these scenarios also. Okay. Now, also you can see disaster recovery. So do you need any redundancy, your application redundancy, right? So you can go for, so you first you need to check whether these regions are having this capability or not. You see here, region pairing. So whatever regions are there. So here you can see that. Okay. So let me select. First, you need to select at least regions, it seems. So here I selected region pairing. So we'll see region pairing, nothing but. So just see here. These are all different regions, right? Here within the cloud, you placed some business. So one region is Hyderabad, other region is Chennai. Region pairing, nothing but predefined environment. Let me show you this. Azure cross-region replication. Azure regions and cross-region. So here they will try to enable connectivity between different regions, right? So we observed primary and disaster recovery concept, right? One region goes down, you need to operate your business from other region. These are all things will be enabled by your cloud vendor. Just you can utilize these regions, right? So they already mentioned some detailed regions as well. You see here, these are all regions they're mentioned. Okay, so here you can see some regions here they mentioned. Azure paid regions. Here you can see that cross-region replication. Now, disaster recovery we can discuss later. Next, so just see here. Geography, region, availability zone, and data center. Within the data center, same structure only, similar to your traditional one. Here you can see that. So here we observed our regions, right? Azure, as of now, they are maintaining, let us see, how many Azure regions are there? Azure regions. Here you can see somewhere it is there. Somewhere some numbers also there. How many regions are there? Here you can see. 60 plus regions are there. Total 60 plus regions are there. Here you can see that, right? Also, you can see your service availability also, whatever service you are selecting. So let us say I need some networking service, or let us say some load balancing service, whether that service is available in the some specific region or not. Let us see, here I'm trying to select my region, Hyderabad. First, you need to see whether that service is available in the specific region or not. So here you can see two categories are there. Generally available, public preview. Public preview means test mode, you can say that. Trial mode, you can say that. So recently they launched one service. Still it is in public preview, not yet finalized, right? If they completed testing, then they will make it as generally available. GA, you can say that. So just see here. These are all different services. Currently, which region we are seeing? Just see. These are all different areas you can see. Or you can select specific geography also. I'm trying to select India itself. So within India, I need some service. So just see here. Central India, Hyderabad. If you are looking for some specific service, just see here. These are all different services in the Azure. Whatever services are there, just see. So these are all different services. Whatever services are there. So here you can see that whether this service is available in the this specific region or not. See here. So most of the services are available. But if you observe here, Microsoft Copilot Studio not available in the Central India. But you can see South India, it's there. Also West India, it's not there. So why they are offering in this way? Because it's purely based on the demand. Right? It's purely based on the demand. They will try to offer it. So here you can see that. Now, also you can see other services also. Virtual network and so many services are there. So in this way, first you need to see whatever service, networking service you need, whether it is this region is supporting or not. First you need to observe that.